Any Tilly. I bet na ha say. Akase meme artist, na ye artist Stonebwoy every progress. We are putting it on record. So great say of Waso.
But you are sitting in a conversation where obi kasachu artist nya to say ye ka artist na on ka can promise team o ma hwe video no. That's why I'm not apologizing. Nipaa or kasa mem patch no. Eya wa wo jejireje.
Ye mata chop hot. Asemne diloto. Hey! Aye.
Should Akua Nipaa apologize to brand Stonebwoy or Team Stonebwoy for the comments that she made, or one of the comments that she made during the debate on the Street is Watching platform for the Artist of the Year debate? Well, some people are saying yes, others are saying they beat that. But Akua Nipaa herself says that so be apologize here and now chinade. Ma mo twen apology no mo be twen ache. The details are here live on Roland Report. I have some few things to share on this particular conversations as well. And also, don't forget to subscribe and of course share your views in the comment section. Let me say big ups to you. Some two guys helping me here on camera, as well as Shagzy also holding me down as proud sponsors. Now, straight into the conversation. So we know we are in a very political season, especially for the musicians. And on the 10th of May, that is when the biggest music award scheme, the Telecel Ghana Music Awards, will be happening at the Grand Arena. Before that, the conversation of who is going to win the Converted Artist of the Year plaque has been very topical in the space. And in recent times, very heated conversations. But then, after the Street is Watching the Artist of the Year debate among Akua Nipaa, who represents Can Promise, by the Boateng, who represents Stonebwoy, as well as MC Portfolio, who represents Ken Paluta. So many people, or even the PR of Stonebwoy by the Chumwa, is calling for the head of Akua Nipaa on one statement that she made on that particular platform during that day. And out of that, Tilly has also come out to respond. What did Tilly say? According to her, if say Team Stonebwoy mo person mo say this has been one of the best years for Team Stonebwoy omubwa, because comparing his numbers in 2024 to the numbers of 2023 or the winning artist of the year in 2024 now, man is retrogressing. And after making this particular statement, Team Stonebwoy did not take it lightly, to the extent that by the Chumwa even clashed with Socrates Safo and others on Peace FM's entertainment review, demanding for an apology. Let's listen to Valerie Chumwa. When we come back, Akua Nipaa also has a response to it, or to her. Then we listen to that as well. Then we can also have a conversation on it.
Any Tilly. I bet na ha say. Akase meme artist, na ye artist Stonebwoy every progress. We are putting it on record. So great say of Waso.
Based on what?
Tilly say.
Okay, based on what? Okay, based on what? Okay, based on what? See, based on the numbers, no. One can say the artist no age progressive because we are 4 or see the numbers. The numbers no you see. And see based on the numbers, he is progressing. Say that.
Tilly Kasano, Okase Uncle Nanchena when yini. And those were the same arguments I fear or don't. Last year, what disrespecting Stonebwoy, and we know who baby could see. So if Socrates will sit here today,
no, be no mess, I retrogress here.
Please, mammy,
or be no mess, I didn't
Monka. The arguments are, oh yeah, you know, millennium pair before or no Tilly, no. And question, or say be a mark in the money, she will repeat. Also be a mark in the money. Let it be on record because Yantlaha and Manipan disrespect you or be hard work.
And what is the disrespect? When you are debating and somebody is bringing facts, you call it disrespect. Yes, it was a fact. He pulled up the fact. It's not disrespect. This was not disrespect. On disrespect, you will be also a disrespect because we have brought the fact.
The dishonesty in this conversation is that anytime you are You are speaking in favor of someone or no Ghana for crying who say or a big deal in Ghana and Oman pursue no. We are talking about someone the only bragging right or old glory of Terminator numbers I Kasa. Terminator numbers 2024. And 2024, Terminator 2024 project. And the Terminator. Never combine all this discussion for 2025. What has it got to do with TGM 2026?
That is why they did more for you, our sister. But then, according to Akua Nipaa, or say what would demanding for apology no, and he has an interview no or debate no one head because ultimately now I'm a man for in the name of campaigning for their favorite. And fact jab and show Munsem and one is a blues portfolio too far on the right. Now by that 12 on the left, and you expected to sit down without clapping back. You lie bad. But Tilly says she's not going to apologize. Why would Tilly not apologize? Listen to the reason.
Wo artist our customer the strength compared to the others, to the better will be amplify. Now after that, no, all my conversations, I don't think so. Obi to say me can't artist being one same in a way I didn't like until we went into a debate. Listen. When you enter a debate, everybody is out for grabs. Sure. And I don't think so. Omoka semi apology. Oma should hold debate.
Okay.
Because me kono some information about Stonebwoy, me research because I knew say per what I've seen with the other PRs no. For me hon
Well, this is the reason why Akua Nipaa says she's not apologizing. I don't know what your view is on this particular conversation, but as much as people may have problem with the statement that she made, I, for one, I would not on any day tell Akua Nipaa if I am to advise her to apologize or not. I would never tell her to come and apologize for that statement. You know why? The people that are calling for the apology, because they say the dance of a madman is funny until he's your family member. Say, ye try na contractor ne ni instrument beto ho na ofie ni na ye tofa ho a o say hey contractor no the ni sharp onim say ni twa kwai ba so twa dey catch us oh demolition exercise account you feel any twa kwai to ha dia any abaye hu amane. You see, that is one funny aspect of this whole conversation. But they did to my and you come our Peace FM said Akua Nipaa should come and apologize. How funny. Because as far as some of us are concerned, the beginning of Vade Duchumo's conversation on this Artist of the Year campaign, about 50 to 60% of her campaigns have all been jabs to other artists. On that score there, looks like woman doesn't see anything wrong with it. And the funny thing is that the kind of things this woman has said about people like Shatawale, Same Flex, like she opened her mouth to say, hey, Same Flex actually letter letter phone. This woman. Today she is calling for an apology. For who? And that is the funny aspect. Because if not to even say kasenye receipt imponi ekotrimpo, even on that day, that current debate na kasankasam, the kind of things she said to Kim Promise, the kind of things she said to Kim Paluta mono, and on the unwarranted apology ana. And this is to the people who are demanding for the apology because they think Akua Nipaa said something wrong. If you think Akua Nipaa said something wrong and you would want to condemn it, then today, my view is that let's condemn everything that happened on that day. Because as far as some of us are concerned, the jabs there, it came from everybody. It was a call and response thing. Vade Duchuma was able to open her mouth to tell Kim Promise shows no board on him so obo we Asia na en so ye bibia man net say ni fa ni bo your friend say colleague no say. You think that is not derogatory? But Akua Nipaa makes a comparison. And here, you know the funny thing is she's not comparing Stonebwoy's numbers to anybody's numbers. She's comparing Stonebwoy's previous numbers to his current numbers. And that is the funny aspect. Yet they think it is an insult. You see, Akua Nipaa saying, your friend says Stonebwoy is retrogressing. No? We all know it is subjective. It depends on how you look at it. And from the point that she's looking at it, that is what she's seeing and that's what she's saying. But then, let's also not forget that it is a response from a certain angle. Let's go and listen to what Vadedu Chumwa and Portfolio also said on that day. The kind of things they said. But those ones there, they don't mean running artists down. That is how funny this whole conversation is. That one, they don't mean running artists down. Even over the weekend, Saliman self is demanding for an apology. I will come back to that one in my next video. But then, my own is that if you want Akua Nipaa to apologize today for that statement she made, then we need to call MC Portfolio to also come and apologize. Because some of the things that he also said to Brand King Promise and Stonebwoy, it obviously also qualifies in our eyes as derogatory to these brands. We need to call Vadedu Chumwa to also to book for her to come and apologize and call Kim Paluta and his team liars for parading shows. And here shows, no man parading the name of the shows, no, but towns and cities, no. He said, indirectly, you are calling them liars. She also needs to come and apologize. If all those statements, among plenty that were said on that day, you did not see anything wrong with it, then there is no need for you to see anything wrong with what Akua Nipaa said. It is as simple as that too. Because we are in this country and it is as if say some people there, when they have the license to throw, that is the funny thing. They have the license to throw. Whoever would want to dare, hey, if say kasi yenke demanded for apology, there is a tall list, oh, a tall list. That is why in my previous video, I asked a very simple question, say, because most of the things that were said during that debate, I think did not amplify the artists these people went to represent. That is not to say they did not do a good job. They all did a good job. To some extent, some of the things they brought out, like I said in my previous video, amplified some of the hidden things that these people did that went unnoticed. You understand? So they did a good job on that tangent. But on the other side, some of the things that they said did not also sit well with me because I found them very derogatory to all the artists they were representing. So I asked a very simple question. Are these artists proud of what their PRs went to say? Are they the ones fueling? Are they the ones championing? And like Akua Nipaa said, any artist that sanctioned their PR personnel to that particular platform on that day knew they were going to take a punch. If not for anything at all, the beginning to that, or like your friend is saying, the event to that debate said it all. When Vadedu Chumwa, out of the fact that Portfolio Koka said, oh, after campaigning or when he started campaigning for King Promise, some people in the Beam natives are acting funny with him. Then he collected woto from Vadedu Chumwa. I may be a cracker King Paluta. Saying King Paluta shows now kobo hodum na DJ track 1 na DJ track 2 that lumba sakakra na King Paluta do say no artistry. That is not artistry. And you think that is not an insult to King Paluta? You think it is not an insult to his brand? And no feelings. Or because they don't have people to come and call for apology for them. Or they don't think demanding for apology is necessary. But somebody claps back. And people think their moral coat is so big. Tell Dr. You and Diano. So they can come and demand for an apology. They demanded for apology or chroma party. Like people will clap. People will clap for some people in this country. But I don't know. Yes, Akua Nipaa's statement may be harsh to some extent. But you see, that is the kind of breeding these industry people are doing. I don't know you. One person will do it, and it will look as if so be a who. Another will clap back, then hey. But they forget there is a cause and there is a reaction. There's a call and there's a response. But they will leave the call and go for the response. Share your views in the comment section. Do you also think that Akua Nipaa should apologize? Or you think baby Adrian it there? Or then saying out to everyone in the anime? Ye dear tafleyensa. Let me know in the comment section. Until then, I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.
The matter chop hot. Assembly Diloto. Hey! Aye! Hey!